What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. That was an incredibly short countdown for you guys because we had troubles getting it to go live. I don't know if you noticed, Dale and Josh. It did not go live until about the 7-second mark left. It kept giving me an error message, so I'm glad we got it out before the song was over. We got the jam to the whole thing. You guys did not. But I already said their names. I'm here as always with my co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. How are you guys today?
I'm Josh.
Good. I'm John Luke.
Yeah.
And I'm
doing well. Having a great day today, actually.
Really?
Good
Monday
Tuesday.
It's Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday
you were right.
weren't great. I'm gonna be honest with you. And today's been really good. It's been a really good day. I've been very productive. That always helps, right?
I've produced a lot of something today. So I guess you could call me productive, but
Is this related to your buffalo chicken dip?
this is I've not been okay. So if my cam goes down for about 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
dude, that is
At least you're quick.
I am not quick. I cut it down to 5 minutes because I was trying to hurry back for the stream in my mind in this hypothetical scenario. This is the talk everyone came here for today.
Of course. That's why I'm here.
For the poop talk. I'm just gonna put it out in the open. Today, guys, we are playing another round of Guess Who today. Fantasy Guess Who. So I hope you guys have your players ready. I got some good ones. I don't think you're gonna get them right away. It's not Mike Evans this time. And I promised last time that it was Mike Evans, and I told the truth. I'm also telling the truth this time. It is not Mike Evans.
Wink, wink.
No, I swear it's not Mike Evans. It's not even a Buccaneer. I'll give you that.
Oh wow, man, we're getting a lot of information in advance. I'm
I know, right?
At least the first one. Who knows about the second one? Maybe they're all Buccaneers, and I'm just lying to get under your feet.
Under our sheets.
Who dat?
Who dat? From Who Dat 295? Who dat? Is that Swamp?
It's gotta be
Swamp. We got a different handle.
It's definitely
It's not-
Swamp.
It can't be Swamp.
The Swamp always comes in as Swamp.
Look,
there is Swamp.
There he is.
Who
I
dat?
knew
Oh.
Look at that. Who dat? Who dat? I knew it was Swamp the whole time. I knew it was
Swamp and his two identical siblings.
Wait,
one identical sibling and then one not identical sibling. It's a pair of triplets, but it was fraternal triplets with a set of identical twins.
Yeah. One was left in there too long. One cooked a little bit too long.
It's left in there too long. It's true. We knew it. We could just tell from the vibe. Swamp had a book recommendation for me today whenever I put out that tweet, and I looked it up, and it was the book looked super interesting. I forget what it was called. I put it in my Goodreads list, but it was based in the French Quarter in New Orleans, which I thought was super fitting. We know Swamp's a NOLA guy. Swamp NOLA. He represented me or suggested me a good NOLA book, so I added that one to the list. I'm going to check it out.
What tweet are you talking about? I
tweeted out earlier today asking for Fantasy Twitter's favorite books. I was looking for some book recommendations, and I am putting together a list of Fantasy Twitter's favorite books that I'll share with everyone. Maybe for some off-season reading. You need a little football break, you can grab one of these books.
That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna have to check out that list because I've been looking for some options myself. So I've had Audible.
You read, Josh?
No, I don't read. I listen.
Ah.
I've had Audible, not a sponsor, for like a year now, and I got one book on there. And you get credits every month.
I think everyone
get a new book.
I think every single person who's downloaded Audible has this experience at some point where they log in and they're like,
they're so smart though.
I have 13 credits.
You can't cancel your membership until you use all your credits. So I got to figure out what books I want to read before I can cancel it. Like I'm going to download all 13 of them or whatever. So yeah.
You keep
the books, not the credits.
Yeah. So you can keep, So you have to use all the credits and then you can keep those, but you don't get to keep the credits.
Interesting.
Josh, I did the same thing in December, right before I drove to Atlanta. I logged on. I was like, maybe I'll start my Audible account back up. And then I was like, oh, I never canceled it. And I had 12 credits, downloaded a bunch of books. But I have a suggestion for you, knowing a shared interest we have in Mongol history. The secret history of the Mongol queens. I listened to it on my way to
Dan
Atlanta.
Carlin talked about it all the time on the
oh my
podcast.
Gosh. Yeah, he was the one who made me download it, and he was not kidding. It's unreal. It's
really
so good. Yeah, if you have any interest in Mongol history, that book is like a must read. It's unbelievable how interesting it is. Pretty cool. Swamp said the book was a Confederacy of Dunces. That was it. And what's up, Sean? How's it going? Glad to have
I thought
you
he
in
was
here.
calling us a confederacy of dunces.
We are a union of dunces.
Well, we are. We are.
Accurate.
What's up, NBA?
What up,
NBA
NBA?
NBA threw Watson to the Jets in our Discord, and I thought it was official news.
I went
freaked me out.
deep, like
Oh, me
searching
too.
for that
I
news.
was
just
searched
making a
Twitter,
call?
I searched Google, I searched Reddit. Like I started looking freaking everywhere. NBA. That was 15 minutes of my morning, looking for that news. I couldn't find it anywhere. So unless you've got some serious inside sources, you took us for a loop this morning. And he says the Lost Pearl has landed in Tampa. Is that the pirate ship that all the players are on? I'm guessing so.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I was confused, and I'm glad you said that because I was like, I don't know what that means. Am I gonna look like an idiot? But that's definitely what it is, right?
The Pirates are why my mom's a Tampa fan, so that news is big for me.
Yeah.
She loves
makes sense.
she loves the Pirates down there in Tampa, and is convinced
Guys,
that they
I
dress
miss
like pirates
football.
year long.
I miss football.
Already?
Yeah,
Me
I want to
too.
play fantasy. I miss fantasy. I mean, so maybe it's not football I miss because we've had football recent enough. It hasn't even been a week. I miss fantasy football.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what we can do during the off season.
All right,
Josh,
all right.
it's your favorite time of year. It should be because you always say trading makes fantasy fun. This is prime time for some dynasty trades, like absolutely prime time. Are there any players on your rosters right now that you're looking at moving this offseason that you're kind of trying to sell high on? Like, is there anyone in particular, like on your teams personally, that you've been looking at seeing what you can get in return for?
So, everyone has their guys, but I feel like I play dynasty and fantasy a little bit different than everyone. I like to diversify my portfolio, So I got some guys on multiple multiple dynasty leagues, and maybe I want a Justin Jefferson, and maybe I got 2 Clyde Edwards-Hilairs, maybe see if I can make a move, So I've actually already been throwing out some offers around in my leagues, just seeing what I can get. I'm not trying, I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire in 2 leagues. I like him a lot going into next year. Don't get me wrong, but I'm seeing if people are willing to pay, top value for him, be on a Chiefs running back.
I bet you some people will be.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
That's
like
interesting.
JL's over here, I want him.
Let's
I
talk,
called
Jazz.
it.
Let's talk.
I called it. My mom said she's live streaming the Tampa Bay Parade right now. All about those Pirates.
All about the Pirates.
Yeah. Whatever.
The Lost Pearl.
Yeah, that's interesting though. I kind of viewed CEH as a buy
Buy
low
low.
this
Yeah.
offseason.
He
He's a
is.
player I've been interested in seeing what the CEH owner is willing to part with him for. Because like you guys know, I wasn't the biggest CEH fan this season, but I think I don't think his value is going to get lower go after next season. Like he had a deceivingly good season. I think we've talked about this. The hype was so high that people don't realize he still did fairly well and was fairly consistent. I guess there is some factors next year, like Damian Williams coming back. We assume we don't know how that's Damon Williams. That's how it's 2
Damon
syllables.
Willems.
If you say Willems, then it's 2 syllables.
Willems, yep.
Yep. That's why I was saying
Well-
that, just to avoid that syllable conversation again. One player I want to get your opinion on. I've gotten very mixed reviews whenever I ask this question. Is this the off season? Is this the off season to sell? If you're looking to sell high, not ride every last bit of value out of this player, is this the off season to sell Alvin Kamara? Now, I'm not asking should you. I'm asking like if your goal is to sell at his peak value, is this the time to do it? Is this off season Kamara's peak value?
Yeah. I listen, I think he's a outstanding running back, a top 5 talented running back in the NFL, but he's going to lose something with losing Drew Brees. And we don't know that's a fact yet. I know. Calm down. But he's going to lose something. And maybe he doesn't have as good of a fantasy season as he did this year. I think he's going to be a top 10 running back going forward the next 5 years. I'm putting him in there. I know that's a long time for a running back, but his skill set kind of fits that because he's a pass catching running back. So I'm confident in Alvin Kamara, but if you want to sell him at top value, yeah, this might be it.
That's what I'm struggling with. I tend to agree with you. This is the moment where his value is the highest, but man, it's just hard to trade a piece like that. Like
that doesn't mean he's an automatic set. It doesn't mean you have to sell him though. Like I said, I think he's going to have a lot of value, but this might be top value.
Yeah, this might be top value, but you could also view it as like how I view a Travis Kelce. Like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not trading him in Dynasty. Know what I mean? Like for a reasonable value. I'm just not doing it.
Well, that league we just drafted, I actually drafted Alvin Kamara. I got him pretty early second round. I think like the 4th pick of the second round, I think. 4th or 3rd, whatever. And I thought that was good value. I will probably be looking to trade him, but I'm in a league with a lot of smart guys, you guys included. And, they're just going to maybe realize that's what I'm trying to do. So we'll see. Maybe I won't trade him because I don't want to sell low on him either.
So so you see him as RB2 at best. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
I don't.
Me neither.
I don't agree with this. I think that we look at someone like Derrick Henry, who's 2 years older. Like that's Derrick Henry. I'd be looking to sell high.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he'll ever have his value will ever be higher. I don't know that Alvin Kamara's value will ever be higher, but I think he's got at least 2 more years of staying power than Derrick Henry, and I don't expect Derrick Henry to fall off this year or next year. So. I don't know. If you could get like overvalue, then sure, but I'm not looking to just like get rid of him because you're expecting him to just disappear.
So Swamp says RB2 at best. If you're looking at next season, he could easily be the RB1. Know what I mean? I'm not looking at a ceiling at RB2. Like if it's just 2021, Alvin Kamara could easily finish as the top running back again next year. They're like, there's no doubt in my mind that's a possibility. In Dynasty, where am I putting him? I mean, I think the only running back that's clearly definitely ahead of him in my mind is Christian McCaffrey. And then every other running back, I could argue that he's RB2 behind. I mean, you could put Jonathan Taylor there. You could put DeAndre Swift, Saquon Barkley, whoever you wanted to argue for number 2, but there's no other running back that I think is clearly ahead of him. So I think
especially in PPR.
Yeah, absolutely. Now
I agree with that point.
Yeah, Jalen, I wanted to comment on what you're saying. Like, I think you made it clear we're kind of having 2 different conversations here. And I tried to frame the question that way, but I'm not sure I got across. Like, is this his peak value? Probably. But does that mean you should sell him?
Because
probably not.
No way to get higher. Like that's a good spot to be in. You want running backs to be at that position.
Yeah. So I know people play Dynasty differently. I remember I posted a question like this, like asking what people had gotten in trades for Kamara recently. And our friend Tyler Justin Carp comes in here, DFF Carp on Twitter. He commented like he's like, I'm not trading Kamara. I'm riding him into the ground. Like he will be on my Dynasty team until he has absolutely no value.
He's the running back to do it with.
Sometimes there's players where you got to trade at peak value, but Kamara might be one of those guys where you don't care what his perceived trade value is. You just want to squeeze every last ounce of value out of him onto your team. Sorry, I said squeeze.
Also, you got to take into account that he is not the typical running back. He's not getting 200 carries every season, running into these big, huge men and having the injury risk that every other running back has, right?
Yeah.
Big, huge men. Yeah. So there's something to be said about that, not taking all the pounding every season, every game, every year, blah, blah, blah. So in Dynasty running back terms, he's pretty freaking valuable. So I probably wouldn't trade him unless you're getting top value,
Yeah, I completely agree. Dale, what about you? Alvin Kamara has been the big question mark for me on my Dynasty teams, but are there any players on your team that you're looking at maybe trying to move this season? Maybe we'll talk about players we're trying to trade for next, but right now I'm just curious on your Dynasty teams, are there any players you're looking at and you're real curious what you could get back in return for them?
I mean, I already mentioned Derrick Henry. It's definitely one, a big one that I don't think that he's going to be bad this next year or maybe even the year after, but I would just be looking to see if I could trade him because I think he's certainly going to reach that cliff sometime soon, 27 years old. Tyler Lockett, if you can move him.
Yeah.
Super touchdown dependent. I was saying that coming into the year, and he had a great start to the year, but then the touchdowns kind of vanished and wasn't there. And it looks like the Seahawks are going to try and go back to more run game. Now, last time they did that, it didn't necessarily affect Tyler Lockett a ton, but he's just so touchdown dependent, and I don't think that his value is going to hold up. So if you can still somehow like get some of that, I almost said squeeze. If you can still sell, trade him for someone who's valuing, his contract at that price, then go for it.
Yeah, I completely agree. Let's see. G-Man J says, I would sell Kamara now, but I'm the type I'd rather sell a year too early than a year too late. I get that. The only time I've ever traded Kamara in a dynasty league, or traded him away, I sold. How long has he been in the league?
5 years?
I sold 5 years too early.
I would assume 5 years feels right.
However
5
many years
years
he's
feels
been in the
right.
league, that's how too early I sold. So now I'm holding on for dear life for the share of Kamara I've got left on another team.
And then something we haven't brought up, Sean Payton, I think is a really good coach. You can have your opinion about him. I know you're not the biggest fan in the world, Simon, right? I don't know, whatever.
Oh, I can dislike a person. JL especially dislikes it, but I can dislike a person and admire that they're a good coach.
He's a good offensive play caller. He's creative.
He's a shit person and a crap coach. Just kidding. He's a good coach.
He's creative, so he's going to get the ball in Alvin Kamara's hands, and that's what we want to see in fantasy. And if they're not like as good of a team and they're down games, I mean, he's not going to get phased out like a lot of running backs do. I think he'll get phased in even more.
What's up, Spicy? Howdy. Josh, I completely agree. I have enough faith in Sean Payton as a coach that he's going to find a way to get the ball into his best players' hands. Alvin Kamara is the best player on that team. They're not just going to be like, oh, well, Drew Brees is gone. Taysom Hill, now you are the superstar of this offense, or Jameis Winston. They're gonna game plan around Kamara. So I'm not worried about that.
So if you guys don't mind, can I just show you my team here real fast, my dynasty team? I'm looking for some advice because it's so young, but it's so ready. It's it's good. But should I feel like I got to make a move on it. I got to make a move and trade up and get more quality people that are going to, because I feel like my team could win, but it's so young,
Yeah.
All right, show it to us.
Show it to us.
I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm going to show it to you guys.
Simon with his big boy.
Colin and Audible, and that is BOI, just so everyone's aware.
Let's see. Hold on. I was not prepared for this, but here we go. So, I got a lot of rookies. These 4 rookie running backs I want to start with. I feel like I got to sell one of these guys, but I'm just not sure who. I got hold on real fast. Let me just get this real fast. J.K. Dobbins jersey here.
A lot of messages in your inbox, Josh.
Oh, do I?
33.
Don't worry about this. Let's focus on this.
Zoom.
But I feel like I gotta move someone because I feel like this team's really good dynasty wise. But is it going to win a championship? I got DJ Chark down here, Jalen Reagor. So some guys could pop, but I don't know. Should I ride this out or should I make a trade? You guys got any opinions? Because it's tough.
What kind of trade are you looking to do? You're saying
that's why I brought up Clyde Edwards-Helaire, And we were just talking about Alvin Kamara. Maybe it could get a little weird. Maybe I add someone on top of Clyde Edwards-Helaire there and
if you could pull that, if you could pull CEH plus, I don't know, a pick or a DJ Chark or something.
Well, I do have a couple second
or a Derrick Henry. Like Derrick Henry might be a target for you if you're looking to win next year. I think throw someone like that in there. That's a solid pick. NBA says, what positions are you looking to upgrade? If I were you, what I would, I love your wide receivers and I would build around that core. That is hot to me. Add DJ Chark and Jalen Reagor down at the bottom. This is my kind of wide receiver.
Well, that's why I
just love this. It's beautiful. You can have that be the foundation of your team and then figure out running backs, which right now you've got just a bunch of these stud young players, but you could upgrade probably production wise for next year, even while maybe downgrading dynasty long-term value with a Kamara, maybe even a Barkley if the Barkley owner isn't too high on them, or a Henry.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. That's why I kind of brought up CEH. I don't think I want to sell high. I low on him, but is he the running back to sell? I think so.
Maybe out of that group. I mean, you could definitely use some depth.
Yeah, I agree.
What are you who's a player that you'd be wanting to target with a player on this team?
So that's I brought Alvin Kamara maybe. I mean, do you think he makes sense on this team? Is I feel like I got to get some more proven. I got to get some more proven quality assets.
Spicy said out of those RBs that sell is CEH. Yeah, probably I would agree with that. I mean, I'd rather have JT and Dobbins.
But yeah, I mean, so like I love this team and I don't want to give up on any of these running backs. It just feels like I gotta just get one of those top tier players, and this team just automatically becomes a championship contender, and I'm gonna have a good time. But or I could just be patient, ride this out. But trading makes fantasy fun, so I'm
you
gonna
can
do
get
something.
Saquon. Like I think you can
Saquon.
That's what I was thinking too.
Get that that dip that he's been injured, so his value is at least taking a little bit of a hit.
Yeah,
I'd love to have him on my team with this.
No, I agree. And I know whose team Saquon Barkley's on. I believe it's this guy. He has Miles Sanders. Saquon Barkley's probably still in his IR. So yeah, I think he might make a move because he really needs some depth. So maybe I can give him, 2 players, CEH plus, I don't know. Maybe I could throw it. Jalen Reagor just doesn't have a lot of value right now, so maybe he wouldn't do it. But I'm gonna get something done. I'll keep you guys updated. All right.
All right.
I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, if you could pull Saquon, I would have no problem trading away one of those super young goes. Young ghosts. That's not what they're called.
Gives Caspers. Spicy said might be able to get more selling acres with this hype though. That's very true. NBA
Honestly,
asked, what's your timeline to win this year or in 3 years?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think his point, NBA made another point here. Wide receivers will not win this year. So if you want to win this year, you need to upgrade at wide receiver. And maybe that's really what I need to focus on.
I strongly disagree.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
DJ Chark.
I love building around
CD
these wide receivers. That's the thing.
Like T. Higgins with Joe Burrow for a full year. T. Higgins, I will believe, will be the wide receiver 1 on that team next year. CeeDee Lamb will be the wide receiver 1 for Dak.
Deontay Johnson, this is going to be his year. Like, this is his year. If it's going to happen, it better happen this year.
Listen, I'm not saying I don't disagree with you guys, but we don't know these things, and I feel like at least one of them's gonna not pan out probably. Yeah, not like be the number 1. Like T. Higgins, like maybe Joe Burrow doesn't come back till halfway through the year. I don't expect that. But you never know. So I'm hoping for the best. Planning for the worst.
Yeah. No, I just I tend to disagree that those are not win now wide receivers. I think they very much can be win now wide receivers next year.
Well, thank you for your help, guys. I feel good, and I'm gonna make a move. I feel it coming. It's building. I've already sent out some offers. Not quite there for the other guys, but I'm gonna get them there.
Yeah, and
so the NBA seems to think you could get 2 stud wide receivers with one of your running backs. Like for a CH or an Akers, you could grab Allen Robinson plus Julio.
So I don't know that those would maybe impact your team too much, though. I mean, I think I'd rather have like those rookie wide receivers and try and get upgrade or package and upgrade one of your your running backs or wide receiver.
I mean, definitely for like a couple of receivers that I'm like really, I would love to improve on. There's the Tyreek Hills of the world. There's oh man, I would love to get my hands on AJ Brown. So maybe so I got some
AJ
ideas.
Brown would be a great target, I think.
Yeah, you do love some AJ Brown.
I love AJ Brown. I don't have him in any dynasty leagues either.
And 2 NBAs, we said those are 2 to 3 year wide receivers, not this year. I see what you're saying. I think that they're both. I think that they could be both. Like, I don't think that necessarily precludes them from this year. But if you're talking about like a this year wide receiver being like a Devontae Adams, a Tyreek Hill, and AJ Brown, then sure.
Yeah. I have no false pretenses that T. Higgins is gonna finish higher than Devontae Adams next year. I don't want you guys to hear what I'm not saying. Yeah. I'm not saying that. I just think you can win with those wide receivers.
Right.
Exactly. Well, that's my favorite dynasty team. I've shown it before, but I feel like I got to make a move.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go at it.
You go at it.
I appreciate it. Maybe Jail and I will show one of our teams in the coming days as well. Though maybe not we got some fun games planned for tomorrow and Friday, so it might have to wait till and then mock draft Monday. So maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday we'll throw one of those in there.
Those are good show off my team days.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays. What kind of mock draft do you guys want to do on Monday? I feel like do we want to jump in? Do we want to dive right in and do a rookie mock? I'm not sure I'm ready.
Maybe not a bad idea. Yeah, I just don't know. I haven't done all the research I would like to do. Let's put it that way. I know about the top tier guys, like the top 5 running backs, top 5 wide receivers. I feel like I've gained a lot of knowledge about those guys, but lower than that.
I think Dylan suggested it in our Discord the other day. I don't know if he's here, but yeah, he suggested wanted to do a rookie only.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm down for anything.
Yeah, I need to. I'm in the middle of my rookie research. I'm not quite done with it yet. Like I've looked at the big names, but beyond round one, I'm not fully prepared to dive right in. I'm gonna like dip my toe in.
Go in the shallow end.
Yeah, it's 3 feet right now. If I dove in, I would hurt my head. But yeah, I think that's coming on the radar. Maybe we can plan for that in like 2 weeks. We can be a little bit more prepared for a full rookie mock, and we can jump in.
That
and by
sounds
full,
about right.
I mean 3 rounds. We're not doing more than 3 rounds for a rookie mock, I would imagine. Jay says do 2 rookie mocks, 1 super flex, and 1-1-1-1-1 QB. And 1-1. So we'll do.
Smart.
Come on the show and do it with us, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah, because there are only 3 rounds. We could do 2 of them in one day. We could do a super flex and a non-super flex.
So my question is, do we like open this up to people? I just don't know like the knowledge that the people hopping in are going to have about the rookies as well, you know?
We'll probably do that.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Tyler says it's always great when you tune in and hear "dip your toe in" as the first words. It's better than tuning in and hearing "stick your toe in" as the first words.
Well, guess what, Tyler? You were mentioned already on the show, so you missed out. You know.
I forget what for. Oh, for your you were the one who commented something about Kamara, or Kamara.
Yeah.
Whenever I put out a tweet about trading Kamara.
Is it Kamara or Kamara?
Yeah. Definitely. Yes, it is.
Cool.
I'm glad we're all in agreement, Josh. Thank you. Jay said, I'm smart. And then said, I'm back at work, so it'll be hard for me to guess for the time being. Well, I got one thing to say for you. So figure it out. Tyler said, really? Yeah, I put a tweet out not too long ago asking like what kind of value you're looking for in return for trading Kamara in a dynasty league. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you were the person who said, like you're just going to ride him into the ground. Like Kamara's staying on your dynasty roster.
Embarrassing if that wasn't him.
Yeah,
embarrassing for you.
Then that would be so embarrassing for me. But I feel like I remember my interactions fairly well on Twitter. But maybe not. My memory has betrayed me before. I am nowhere near a perfect being, and especially not a perfect Twitter being. I'm not good at Twitter. I'm trying to get better. Tyler said I send a lot of tweets.
He's like, I can't keep track of all this.
Yeah, makes sense. Guys, if you're ready, I would like to begin playing the game that we have scheduled.
I would love to
dive right in.
Let us play the game that we have scheduled.
Let's get right in there.
Let's dive right in and dip our toes.
Okay,
get our whole foot in there.
Let's stick our foot in. Josh, you're going to go first.
Okay, cool.
And Jay and I will guess. That means I will guess the player first, and then JL will guess after that. And we'll keep going if I even give him a chance.
I could be wrong, but I feel like JL's on a heater in this game.
I barely know her.
What are you talking about?
I only say
like that.
JL absolutely hates that joke. It's not even a joke.
So bad.
It's just stupid.
It's the equivalent. It's getting to that's what she said levels of no longer funny.
Well, my goal is to pass there. No, it's got to be after a word that ends in ER.
I know.
Okay.
Simon does not abide by his own rule.
Yeah, well, it can be OR in rare circumstances. It's just got to be enough where you can make the connection. Anyways, Josh, I'm going to ask my first question if you've got your player ready.
My player's ready.
Is this player or did this player?
Ooh.
Wait.
What?
Josh, should we play that one way that we played that one time? Where
I don't know exactly what you mean.
Where you have to guess, like guessing a player counts as your guess. Remember?
Guessing a player? Yes, I do remember playing like that, and I liked that a lot. There was something weird about it, and I think that's what. But I'm down to do it. I'm definitely down to do it.
I can't remember what was weird about it. I think it's just like
if the answer is no, it just goes to the other person's turn.
Yes,
it's okay.
You have to have your player as one of your questions that you guess.
I like it too. You have to switch off every question.
Okay.
Remember that?
We can try it out.
Yes.
Let's try it
yeah. I like that. I like it. Let's try.
We're calling an audible. We're playing Guess Who a little differently today. What we're going to do is Josh has a player in mind. Jalen and I are going to alternate asking yes or no questions about the player. First one to get the player right wins, but that has to be your question. So whenever it's Jale's turn, he can say, "Is this player Deontay Johnson?" That would be his question. If the answer is yes, he wins. We'll we'll see who gets the most points at the end of it. But
What
Josh
if
has
it
the
was
better
Deontay Johnson?
mindset.
Josh
Josh
would be sitting there like,
is like, oh shit, I gotta change my player.
No, it's JR. He just said, Josh, you either had the first 6 picks or you had a lot of fun trading. I did not have the first 6 picks.
That's what I was gonna say. It
had a
looked
lot
like
of fun
you
trading.
you just had all of like the whole rookie draft was just Josh.
I'll tell you this. I had Stephon Diggs on my team. I had Robert Woods on my team. I had Ezekiel Elliott on my team. And now I don't. So look,
now
things
I do
happen,
not.
right?
I'm not sure. I just looked up and they were gone.
Then these rookies were on my team all of a sudden. It was crazy. I don't know. It was weird.
Someone had
So
a lot of fun.
I feel like I got a lot of these guys when their value was down. Jonathan Taylor, I got him at the perfect time, right before he started having his end of season run. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I did draft. I traded Stephon Diggs for the 2nd overall pick.
Wow, who went first?
JT,
actually. Yeah.
Wow.
Good pick, actually. I mean, he was not. I mean, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I was happy. I was so
seems
happy.
Normal now, but it doesn't seem normal back during rookie drafts.
You're absolutely right.
I didn't have the 101 anywhere, but JT was still my 101.
Jim J said that's what she said will always be funny. Why do you hate Fun J? It's not though. It's not surprising in any situations anymore.
Wait, Joe.
I'm never like, oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. That's
Jail has to be surprised for something to be fun or for him to.
That's
enjoy.
what humor is, you ding dong.
It doesn't have to be surprising. There's like situational humor.
As long as it's good, I'm fine
situational
with
humor
it.
that violates some preconceived conception. That's the definition of humor. You must maybe drop the
because
F-bomb.
it's like reoccurring because it comes together at the same time. Like you hear the same thing a bunch of times, it can still be funny.
Oh my god, it's still violating your. Never mind. Let's just keep going. You're too dumb. You're too dumb to keep this conversation going.
And you're too pretentious to enjoy peace.
Oh, shots fired on both sides.
Let's just go. I'm ready to wipe the floor with this stupid butt.
King Dum Dum versus the most pretentious one of all. We'll see.
I thought you were going
who's who.
Dum
Will
Dum at
surprise
first.
you.
I'm King Dum Dum.
I am King Dum Dum.
I am King Dum Dum.
All
Josh,
right.
Did this player finish in the top 24 at their position in PPR in 2020?
That was good stuff. No.
No, they did not.
Actually, remembering Jail, when we played this version of the game, we were just head to head, and it was hard to keep track of our players because we were alternating. This way makes a lot more sense, actually.
Okay.
Tyler says you guys need to spend some time with me. You'll see some real crazy. We'll see if you can top JL.
Yeah.
I like crazy. JL, what's your question? Is it fancy?
It's the fanciest question.
Oh wait, we gotta put these up, right? You want me to do it?
I can do it.
Okay, cool. You're a good friend.
Thanks.
So right, my question for you is:
yes.
Can this player be played in standard flex?
No.
QB.
Okay, so they're outside the top 24 at their position.
I should have clarified like 6 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns, probably. I just went off 4 touchdowns per passing touchdown. So
4 touchdowns per passing touchdown.
It might not matter. It might matter. I don't. 4 points.
Tyler says, "Please, jail isn't even half of me."
What does that mean?
I believe you're crazier than JL. All right, I believe that. Tyler. I do. No offense, JL. Tyler's got you on craziness.
Okay,
that might be offending Tyler, but whatever.
Is this player in the AFC?
This player is not in the AFC.
Okay, we are killing it so far, JL.
Outside of top 24, not in the AFC. Is this player a rookie?
This player's not a rookie.
You should ask the question, was this player a rookie? And the answer is always yes, because every player was a rookie. Outside top 24 their position, QB, NFC. Oh, and it's my turn. Shoot, I forgot we were playing this way.
Yeah. Okay. I was waiting for JL too.
Josh.
I don't know.
Is this player Did this player miss time due to injury this season?
Let me just make sure. Yeah.
Is this player Alex Smith?
No.
Wait, so they are NFC. It's not Alex Smith.
I forgot the NFC thing for a second.
You got lucky. Is this player Dak Prescott?
No.
Oh, ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong.
King Dum Dum with a ding-a-ling-a-ding.
Yeah, I think this is where it gets a little weird, actually, because we're just like, that's what it is. You don't want to give like too much information.
Huh. Oh, this could be a weird one. I think
Is this player Jimmy Garoppolo?
No.
Yeah, I feel like just asking players now because if I like,
yeah, I know. That's where this game gets weird.
I don't want to give it to jail. Is this player Andy Dalton?
No.
Oh, he also missed time due to injury. I was like, wait, there was another Cowboys quarterback that missed time due to injury. Fart.
Is this player Andy Dalton? Wait, was that already guessed? That was already guessed. Okay.
Literally what I just said.
I'm staring at his name, going, no.
Are you sure it's not Andy Dalton?
All right. Is this player Nick Foles?
Yeah.
Yay!
It's Nick Foles. Nick Foles, actually. He might be traded to Eagles. Some rumors.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Milky
Trubisky. Could also be Andy Dalton or Dak.
And I'm glad. I'm really happy.
I thought he said that after I asked for the second time. All right, so it could be Andy Dalton.
It could be.
I still think it's Andy Dalton. And then he picked the wrong Bears QB.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But Simon, I'm really happy you said, did he miss time due to injury? He did. I don't know if he missed a game. That got kind of weird. Like he kind of I would have said yes still, but yeah.
Stinky poo poo.
Stinky poo poo.
True.
Dumb. Okay.
Spicy guess Wentz. Good guess.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I guess you could say that. I'm just bitter. Sorry, Spicy. Didn't mean to take it out on you.
Oh my God.
That's me 1, Simon 0.
Yep. Sorry, I need to update the score, don't I? I don't want to do it though.
Come on, figure it out. Figure it out, Simon. I think you're gonna go next, JL.
No,
I remember how. Oh, okay, never mind. Simon's gonna go next.
How long does it take to talk about the freaking banner?
Give me a second.
Well, sometimes you got to make it look good. You don't want to make sure it doesn't have any mistakes. If there's a mistake, JL, you're gonna give him a lot of shit for it, right?
That's true. I'm gonna give him a lot of shit either way.
He does not want to have to deal with that. I'm assuming.
There we go. That's why.
Oh, and then Josh.
And then Josh. Not even Jeff.
Prime Minister Pretentious 1, King Dum Dum 0, Josh 0.
That seems like an accurate depiction of us.
Swamp says, JL, how about them commercial ads in WandaVision?
Yeah, they're wild.
I haven't seen WandaVision. I guess I gotta watch
Jeff.
it.
Come on, Jeff.
I know. I've heard so many good things.
I
like how it's always the same guy in all the commercials.
I don't even really know what it is. It's weird, huh?
Do you have Disney Plus?
No.
I'm gonna go Disney Plus. So you go.
Ooh!
I'm reporting this to the Disney police. We've got it on video.
Hook me up.
Swamp says,
my sister's
I had to
Disney
search
Plus.
about Lagos paper towel one. I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen WandaVision?
No, I haven't seen any of it. I've seen
I'm excited
not
to watch
hooking
it.
you up.
I got Disney Plus. My own account. It's not my own account. I have someone.
I don't have it account.
JR said, did you guys announce when the FYF Guillotine League draft is? I'm not sure we announced an FYF Guillotine League. Are you announcing that to us? Unless one of you guys
power move.
Power move. That would be really cool.
We're gonna have an FYF Dynasty League and I think an FYF Redraft League, but we have not announced the Guillotine League, but that might be fun. We can talk about it. I don't know how many FYF leagues we want to do, but if there's enough interest, we could do 3.
Cool Blue said, I didn't catch the paper towels at first, but that was a good one.
Steve here, paper towels. Do you guys remember that video?
No.
It was like a fake infomercial, like kind of.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was like, Steve here, paper towels, and then he's like, make a best friend. Paper
Actually,
towel.
I have seen that.
He like puts paper towels under his armpits and one across the front. He's like, you have any idea how many friends I made like this? Paper towels. You guys don't remember that?
G-Man J said, JL stock up on my friend power rankings for the only one who's watched WandaVision. I'm back on the board, baby.
Yeah, well, he hasn't watched all of Rick and Morty yet, so
it's pretty new.
I'm getting there.
You know,
I'm on episode
give me a shot.
9 or 10
of season 1.
Yeah,
it gets a little bit better. Season 1's still a little weird, but right, a little bit better than the first episode, right?
Sure, a little better, yeah.
Yeah,
it still doesn't hold a candle to Adventure Time, but it's like I've been going back to it and watching it, so it's
get into season 2 and 3. Get into season 2 and 3.
That's fair. I don't think it will ever be Adventure Time. Adventure Time is so.
It will.
But
you know what? Honestly, even if it does, I don't think you're going to tell us it does. You know, you're going to lie to us.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Prime Minister pretentious.
Maybe, probably not.
Not admit when he's wrong.
No. Prime Minister Matentious always tells the truth.
In fact, the word is pronounced Matentious.
Matentious. No. Most people don't know that. But.
Simon, have you seen Civil War? Yeah, I've seen all the Marvel movies, but I haven't seen the shows. So I've seen all of the Marvel movies a couple times. I did a marathon before Endgame came out, and that was, I think, my 3rd watch through.
That's pretty cool.
G-Man J says season 2 and 3 is much better than season 1.
Yes.
And Blue says, does Jail like Adventure Time?
No.
Nope. He loves Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Does Jeff like Rick and Morty? Does Simon like BoJack Horseman?
I love Rick and Morty.
BoJack Horseman's my favorite animated show, period.
So Cool Blue, we actually did a bracket to absolutely determine the best cartoons out there. Funny comedy cartoons, and check it out if you want to.
Yeah, and I don't think any of us had our favorite one win. We all have a favorite. Rick and Morty's Josh's favorite, BoJack's my favorite, Adventure Time is JL's favorite, and none of us left fully happy with the winner.
I think we all got really spiteful.
Speak for yourself.
Like, as our
Prime Minister pretentious never is spiteful.
Of course not.
G-Man just said I couldn't find anywhere to watch Adventure Time. Online only had a few.
Adult Swim, right? Yeah. Oh, it's just Cartoon Network. It's not even Adult Swim. Yeah.
Kid show.
Yep. But it's
technically it shouldn't have even been in that bracket. Probably.
No, because I feel like
it's kind of weird though. It bends time and space.
It does. That is accurate, but it's also technically a kids show.
G-Man J, you did not look very hard because it is on Hulu.
I don't think he has Hulu.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that would have been one of the first places to look. He made it seem like he looked everywhere. Have y'all seen The League? Yes, I have.
Parts of it, yes.
I rewatched it recently. It's pretty funny. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion. It wasn't as funny the second time I watched it through as I remember it being. I thought it was like one of the funny shows, and I watched it through, and like there were funny moments.
Expectations, man. There's expectations. You have high expectations. You're gonna be let down. It's my whole thing.
It's Jeff's whole thing. All right.
It's my whole thing. You lower those expectations. Going in, you'll have a better time.
G-Man J says I don't have Hulu. Well, come on. That's where Rick and Morty is too.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You got to get Hulu.
Wait, what? Wait, what? With Rick and Morty, what's the whole deal? Why is Rick always burping up fluid?
Alcohol.
It's because the guy. Well, yeah, but the guy who's actually does the voice, he's just like burping. Like it just happens when they're talking, and he
really. That's just like he just doesn't control.
They just
himself.
Run with it. Yeah. There's a lot of just ad lib things. Ad lib things.
Ad lib. Spicy says it's
you guys
the
can appreciate that,
he loves the League. I do like the League. I think I just had I had super fond memories of watching it in college. Where, I remember just like peeing my pants laughing. And so I think I went in with higher expectations. I also think it's the kind of show that's more fun to watch with other people. than by
Yeah.
yourself. You know what I mean? Like some shows are more fun to watch with a group than on your own.
I don't want to make assumptions, but maybe you're a little more intoxicated in college. I don't know.
Never. I didn't drink one alcohol in all of
Mhm,
college.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. One
So,
alcohol.
Yep. Not a single one.
Okay. Whose player are we guessing now?
My player. You're guessing my
yeah.
player.
Okay.
And
Me or JL?
JL gets the first guess. It's a
Okay,
circle, Josh. It's a circle.
Yeah.
The circle could go either direction.
No, circles
We've
only
gone
go-
both ways on these circles before.
We've gone both ways. Well, today we're
Yeah.
going this way, and
Just the
JL.
one way.
Remember last week, Simon?
We
Yep.
went the other way.
JL, give me your guess. Jen.
Question. All right. Is this player a running back?
That's true. It is a triangle.
Yes, this player is a running back.
Oh. Ooh.
Really, it's a triangle. Accurate. Don't try and math us.
Or it's an upside down pyramid. A really shitty pyramid.
Really shitty pyramid.
They got bored, so they only did 3 blocks. Or they ran out of rocks. They were going to build a whole new pyramid. They were like, oh, we only got 3 rocks left. Guess we'll just do this. It's the pyramid for Prime Minister Pretentious. Whenever he passes, he just gets a little guy. Okay.
Is this player in the AFC?
Is it a yes? Is that a no? King Dum Dum.
You have to have the conferences up, first of all. You got to make sure. I get it. You don't want with dumb. That's King
Yes,
Dum Dum.
The AFC.
Yes,
good.
AFC.
Yeah. JL, it's your guess.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
That happened to me, and thank God you guys were babbling on about something. And I was just like, all right, JL, I was about to say it. I was like, oh, I guess.
All right. AFC running back. Is this player in the top 10 at his position?
Type.
No, they are not.
Is this player in the top 24 at his position?
1 second. Remember, we're doing one type of question
PPR.
for each person. So
PPR.
you guys cannot ask another question like that. That is
I mean that rule doesn't really apply.
Yeah, it doesn't
here.
really
Yeah, I
matter here.
this format. You could do whatever the hell you wanted.
We're really just
You kinda
helping out the
screw
next
yourself.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you screw yourself over.
No. Not top,
Not in the top 24.
And PPR to clarify.
not top 24 in PPR.
PPR. Is this player Myles Gaskin?
Oh, you just went for it.
No.
Oh man.
I'm not going to add like the players that it's not on there.
Is this player in the AFC North?
No.
Is this player in the AFC East?
No.
Oh god. Is this player in the AFC South?
No.
We're so bad.
So it's in the AFC West. She's in the AFC West.
Okay. All right. Is this player
Swamp said, "Zzz, come on, y'all. Pick up the pace, you jabronis."
is this player Austin Eckler?
No. Okay, Joshua.
Not in the top 24. Is this player been in the league for 3 years?
Exactly 3 years.
3 years or 3 years or less. How about that? Has he been in the league for 3 years or less? Like less than 3. If they're like in between 3 years. So 3 years.
3 or fewer years. Is that what you're
Yes.
asking, or 3 or
Yeah.
more?
Fewer.
Yes.
So he's a younger player, kind of. Or that doesn't. Okay.
3 or fewer years in league.
All right. Is this player? Is it? Is it? I have no idea. Who the heck is this? Is this player on the Chargers?
Yes.
Oh no. Well, I got a guy in mind. I should just say it. Oh man, but there's other people. I should just say it. Okay, is it Josh Kelly?
No.
Oh God. All right. Oh man, which one of these would you pick?
Swamp said,
Not sleeping now, Swamp. Oh no. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
I'm either gonna be wrong or right about this.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna go.
Is this player? Oh, which one would you pick? I don't know. This is too stressful. Is it Kalen Ballage?
It is Kalen Ballage.
Oh! I definitely would have guessed Justin Jackson.
Me too.
Spicy got it well before you guys. Spicy got it 2 minutes ago. Coming in with Ballage. As soon as I saw
it, I was staring at it going, which one would Simon pick? Which one would Simon pick? Which one would Simon pick? And my heart just kept telling me Kalen Ballage, but I wanted to say Jackson.
I would have said Jackson for sure. But Kalen Ballage had a couple of games at the end of the season there where he was relevant.
Fantasy relevant games in there.
Yeah.
Crazy that he went from the Jets to the Chargers and then just was like, hey, here I am, guys.
I know to play. Well, wait. Dolphins.
Spicy says 1 point, please.
1 point, please.
Oh, King.
You know what? You get the win for that. I don't even think we got it down to like the AFC West yet.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
We had already gotten it down to the AFC West, but
okay, fair enough.
That was as far as we'd gotten, and he threw it out there. He got it.
CJL's killing it at this game lately. Freaking pretentious
PM pretentious. Can I say? People
PM.
PMP.
He's changing his Twitter handle. PM pretentious.
Just own it. Just run with it. JL, you're up.
How's Orlando Brown performing for Baltimore? Outstanding NBA rigged. Because he was like a fourth. Did we get in the fourth or third? He was a first round talent that we got in the third because he had one of the worst combines ever for anyone. But he's a big dude. His dad played for the Ravens. Orlando Brown has been fantastic. The Ravens are great at finding talent. They don't look at the combine metrics as much, right? So I think that's probably smarter.
But he wants out. You saw that, right, Josh?
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay, I was just making sure. You didn't mention it at all during that entire talk about it, so I wasn't sure if you had mentioned it.
Why does he want out?
He wants to go to a team where he can exclusively play left tackle. He wants to play for a team where they'll only play him at his preferred
Ronnie Stanley's better than Orlando Brown.
So that's what he wants. He prefers to play at left tackle, and he wants to go to a team that'll play him there.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't.
That really sucks,
though. But it sucks.
You're seeing a live reaction to this, and I might cry. No,
you really hadn't heard that?
I really have not heard that. Actually,
a trade for that reason.
I've been so busy with work the last few days. I haven't been up to date on the news.
Spicy says it's the blessing of leaving Adam Gase. Yeah, it really is. Who's it gonna be next year? Sam Darnold? Are we gonna get some Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold.
I know.
Yeah, maybe. Who's he gonna be next year? Denzel Mims.
Oh yeah,
Mimsy Poo.
Mimsy Poo, as we
affectionately
call him.
Let's get Deshaun Watson on the Jets, paired up with Mimsy Poo, and then we're gonna see some action. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I've already won this one. You guys have to.
Screw you, man. Yeah, whatever, man.
And Swam says glad the Pelicans are playing better right now. The Spurs are doing surprisingly well this season too. It's been nice. Last year they didn't do too hot, but the Spurs are actually putting together an all right season, a lot better than I expected. Okay, John Luke, who Josh is asking first. Prime Minister Pretentious is up 2-0. So is King Dum Dum or is Josh going to come in second?
Does this player weigh over 200 pounds? Boom.
Yes.
I hate you.
Ooh, he's got some size, a little bit of size. And you're up, Simon.
Yep. Is this player on an animal team?
Yes.
Is this player in the NFC?
We
No.
He's in the AFC. He's in the AFC.
got an AFC animal team, big boy.
200 pounds isn't. Oh, well, I want to help you.
A medium boy. At a minimum. At
boy,
minimum,
yeah.
a medium man.
A lot bigger than me.
Jail, is this player a wide receiver?
No.
Oh, ding-a-ling-a-ding-dong.
Is this player a quarterback or tight end?
Yes.
Is this player a tight end?
Yes.
Mm. Hey, you're already breaking the rules. Cool Blue said speed round, no hesitating.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Is this player TJ Hawkinson?
No.
Damn it.
Um,
I was feeling that. I was just feeling that.
is this player in the AFC North?
No.
Ugh.
Is this player at least 6'5"? 6'5" or more?
No.
Ooh,
Less than 6.
that's
foot.
actually significant information. It actually is.
So, greater than 200 pounds animal team, AFC not North, tight end, and less than 6'5". Geez Louise. Okay, so animal team. I got a how tall is that man? I just need to see how big this man is, real quick. Is this man Noah Fant?
It is.
Whoa!
Wait. Oh no. Okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
Jeff?
I was nothing. I was looking at NFC people. I in my mind I asked the NFC question and he was in the NFC. That's why I went with Noah Fant. I mean, yeah. So I mean that's why I went with TJ Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkins. That's why.
Yeah.
I
Hey, they went to the same
I was
college.
trying to
right?
swoop in and claim the victory at the end. Like that's why I said Noah Fant.
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
one.
I mean, I would have went Noah Fant.
We had the tape.
Good job, you
Spicy
guys,
Wing
not
Nuts is
me.
all in on Far Old and P Ryan. He meant Darnold though, but I like that as his name.
I thought about saying P. Ryan, but honestly, he did not impress me. And I know Adam Gase doesn't lead to impressing people, but I don't know. I'm not sold on P.
That
Ryan.
sounds like a beautiful movie name. Beautiful movie title.
All in on Far Old.
And P. Ryan. All in on Far Old and P. Ryan.
I don't know why that's cracking me up so much, but yeah, that's what I want to call him. And next year, I'm going to be all in on Far Old.
Far old.
Spicy Wing Nuts said Fan IDK how tall he is 6'4", and you were right. It was
You nailed it,
Noah Fant. That's the end. I was going to say fantastic, but he needs to earn that a little bit.
6'4", 249.
Spicy says, I'm on mobile, I guess, before I heard it. I believe you and bless you. That looks like the sneezing emoji. So gazoon tight.
Gazoon tight.
Okay. Prime Minister Pretentious.
Spicy killed it.
Spicy did kill it today. Coming in with Balaj and Fant. That was pretty awesome. You're
Yeah,
making Prime Minister
seriously.
Pretentious look like King Dum Dum and King Dum Dum. Gosh.
Gosh.
Josh looks like
Demon
I look
Far
cool.
Old and P. Ryan.
Fitzpatrick?
Ooh,
Fitzpatrick?
Fitzmagic.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were gonna pick. I can't remember if I guessed some during yours, Josh, but I thought that's who you picked.
Well, we
almost
got into the NFC probably, and you were like, oops.
Yeah.
Had you
Does he get a job next year? Fitzpatrick, go.
Yes.
Broncos?
All right.
Oh, you're
I like
asking
it.
where?
I didn't ask where. I like it though.
I
He'll be
just
on the Colts.
I think it would be fun.
Could you imagine? That would be
Broncos.
awesome.
Yeah,
That
on the
would be
Colts
pretty
or the
nice.
Broncos?
Him on the Colts?
The Steelers.
No one's talking about it.
I think I'd like him better on the Broncos. I truly think
Yeah, let's give
better for
those
Judy
weapons
and
a player.
that would be fun. That's what I
Let's give those weapons a quarterback to actually get them the ball. I agree. I love it.
want. So we'll see.
Fan-
That's my wish
Jerry
list. Though.
Judy, Cortland Sutton,
Yep.
KJ Hamler.
Mm.
Okay, guys, if you want to watch more of Prime Minister Pretentious just dominating us and recently, you guys can find that on our YouTube channel. We are there at Front Yard Fantasy, and we're also on Twitch at Front Yard Fantasy. JL, I don't know if it's the lighting today, or if it's just like the pretentious nickname radiating off you, but you look extra handsome right now. If you want to see how much
tap that,
go look at the old videos to see what
I'll tap that.
Yeah, before and after.
Before and after shots, yeah.
And trading makes fantasy fun.
Trading does make it fun. Guys, we will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And tonight I will be guesting on the 14 Personnel live stream as well.
Oh.
Check them out at 14 Personnel Pod on Twitter. I'll also reshare the link and you can tune in and watch me cut it up with Justin and Marco. Some good friends of the show. So tune in then. What'd you say?
I did up.
Are you mocking me?
I would never mock you.
You're right. King Dum Dum is unmockable.
I feel like
Except on
I
my
feel like Mac and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You know, ever watch that?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've told you my dad called it like I'm always happy in Pittsburgh or something like that. He was trying to tell me about the new show he's been watching, and he just got it just a little wrong, all the words, but I knew exactly what he was talking
Classic
about.
dad move.
He's like, I'm always happy.
You're late, Kev.
You're bird down.
Still love
We're
you.
birding down right now. We're about to play the bird
I
down.
love all you guys.
Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Adios.